Alright, so after spending like 2 days here at Leh, we in fact extended a day's stay. We are a bit tired and want to acclimatize a bit more, because we did feel a bit of lack of oxygen, and we had to take Diamox. Nothing severe, but for safety precautions. And the very reason why we extended our stay by 1 more day and explored around. So today we leave, and we leave for Pangong, but we take a slight detour to Khardungla. It's one of the highest motorwheel passes. I think some of the passes are actually higher, but there's a lot of fuss around Khardungla apparently, so let's maybe check it out. We left around 8 o'clock. It's almost 8:45, and refueled the bikes, checked the tire pressure, etc, etc. So the original plan was to actually go back and take the Manali Spiti route, but the roads are actually in really pathetic conditions, and it's not worth the time and effort to do. So what we're doing instead is we're going to take after Pangong, we'll come back to Leh and then maybe move towards the Srinagar side. There'll be some stops in between, and some beautiful places in between where we would be halting. We haven't shortlisted that yet, but yeah, very soon. So via Srinagar, then we reach Jammu, and then probably Amritsar and back to Chandigarh, where we ship our bikes and take a flight back home. So you'll also find multiple checkposts throughout all these places, and on the way to Khardungla we just came across one. A very basic procedure. They don't check permits as well, and they'll just ask you to enter your name, mobile number and your vehicle number, and that's all. But yeah, in general you need to have the permits taken at Leh. It's a very simple procedure though, but somehow we went to an agent to get it done because of some dates that were not matching. Just look at the website and maybe do it. It's a very fairly easy process. When you actually go to the website, right, you get multiple places to select. You can select all of them. It doesn't cost extra. The total cost is around $480 for the permit, and with that you can visit everywhere in Leh, and more every place at Ladakh as well. So it's getting colder every minute right now that we are actually passing, and as you see, right, there's ice on the road. Quite dangerous. I've been through severe situations where have almost fallen down, have seen few people fall down. So this is absolutely no joke, and in case you come across ice, and especially black ice, please make sure to drive or ride extremely slow. And right now we're like almost nearing the top of Khardungla Pass. This seems slightly patchy, but yeah, if the roads are slightly broken it wouldn't really matter much, but still gotta be careful. Okay, skidding a bit, the front tires. Oh, yeah, but managed to sail through. Oh, that's a massive sinkhole. tilting a bit. You just control it with your clutch. Brakes, nothing. Both feet dug into the ground. You have to turn from here. Take that patch. Okay? Hand there. Don't go too fast, because I'm going to slip and fall otherwise. Okay, here is very slippery. So we've taken the Khardungla road, and I didn't really want to take any video of the entire road because it was just pathetic. And of course they are in process to tarmac it. The entire stretch for almost around 30 odd kilometers was just sketchy and patchy. It took us a lot of time, and just purely dust, stones all over the place. I was like worried that I might just get another puncture. I'm not sure whether it has, but I'll have to bear with it today.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Okay, while descending from the Khardungla pass, I met with a small accident. Actually, what happened is there was a good amount of time, it was a good turn, so I slowed down because I saw a truck coming from the other side. However, by the time I realized, the truck was coming at a very high speed at the turning, so I misjudged. The road wasn't that wide, so I didn't want to take that risk of staying on the tarmac. Staying on the tarmac would have been the better option, but I didn't want to take the risk of the truck actually hitting me. So what I did is, I was in motion, and while I slowed down, I just moved on the side of the road, and there was a lot of soft sand, mud, whatever you want to call that as, and immediately my bike skid. The bike actually fell on my right calf. Nothing major though, but it's bruised. I'll realize the pain tomorrow morning, I believe, but thankfully by God's grace nothing major has happened. Just minor damages on the bike. The crash guards on the right side are damaged. Not a major expense that would just need a small paint job. These handlebar guards out here, exactly, while they were already cracked a bit, they've cracked a lot more. So I'm not sure whether I want to get that replaced or just gonna fix it somehow by doing some jugaad. And slightly on the tank, if you look here, there's some damage on the paint thing. But the sticker, the GS sticker, has slightly chipped off. That's the third part, and fourth would be minor scratches on the exhaust pipe. But yeah, I mean, nothing major happened. So what we did is we stopped, had some water, and checked for any further injuries. Also, just want to highlight that the very reason why we wear so much gear, right, is to protect ourselves. Well, I fell down, but honestly I did not even hurt my upper body. So even if I would have fallen on my shoulder, or our instant reaction of falling on our elbows, I think the Knox did a pretty good job by taking the impact. This gear that I'm wearing is from Rynox. I bought it almost a year ago, and I think it did a good job today. So anyways, going back, the plan was to actually head down to Pangong, but the roads apparently are closed. I think Diskit was the area where we were at, and we got to know there are no roads actually to Pangong. It's completely off-road for almost around 8 to 10 kilometers, and with soft sand again. Didn't want to take that risk after falling just a couple of hours ago. So what we did instead is we are returning back to Leh. We're going to head out for Pangong tomorrow. That's a safer option, because again going back into the sand and off-roads, no, I don't think that's my cup of tea now. I just want to get some good roads, especially considering that this road that I'm on right now while going back to Leh before the Khardungla pass is going to be really shit. For the second time we're coming to Khardungla in a day. And it's fucking empty. Twice in one day, huh? Twice in one day. And look how empty it is. Monday. When we start descending, the roads are filled with melting snow and ice everywhere. Otherwise, yeah, the landscape is beautiful. But I still feel Baralasha Pass, the landscape so much better. Just covered, it's just milky white everywhere. Yeah, the roads were bad, equally bad.